All right, so this example puts it all together. All right, the accumulation fund and the retirement nest egg. All right, suppose that I would like to withdraw $6,000 every month for the next 25 years upon retirement. All right, I want to set up a retirement plan where I get $6,000 to live off of for 25 years. I'm beginning my working career. I plan to work for 30 years, invest monthly into an account to create my nest egg that I'm going to live off of. The money will be invested in an account which guarantees a return of 8% compounded monthly. Alright, find the nest egg needed. So there are a bunch of parts to this problem. There's how much do I need for my nest egg? Alright, in order to make my $6,000 a month for 25 years during retirement. And then we'll get to, well, how do I do that during my working years? Alright, so first though, what's the nest egg? What's the large amount of money I need to have when I retire? Alright, so 25 years is when we're setting up our annuity, so R is going to be the same, T is what's going to change. So R is our 8% divided by 12, which again, that's exact, I have to leave it. T for the nest egg is 12 times 25, so 12 times 25 comes out to 300. Alright, so the nest egg. So I have to use the nest egg formula, so make sure you pull off the nest egg formula and the formula sheet. The withdrawals is 6,000, right? That's the amount we're taking out. So 6,000 times, double sets of parentheses, 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12 raised to the 300 minus 1 in parentheses, divided by parentheses 0.08 12, that's R, times parentheses 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12 raised to the 300. Alright, so again, I've got 4 sets of parentheses. In order to do this right, you have to have 4 sets of parentheses. Alright, so what does my nest egg need to be in order to make my annuity work the way I want it to be? So how much money do I have to have saved upon retirement? I have to have $777,387.14 in my nest egg when I retire. So that's how much I have to have saved. Alright, so how do we make that happen? Well, we do it when we work. So now I figure out, so that's the first half of the problem. What do I need to make my retirement work the way I want to? Alright, the second half of the problem is how much do I have to work and save now in order to accumulate that amount? Alright, so how much do I need to deposit monthly into an account while I work? So remember, working for 30 years, we're going to work. Which again changes T. T is going to be 12 times 30 now, so T is 360 months while we work. We're looking for the deposits. We're given our goal, right, which is the future value, which was the nest egg, which we found in the previous example. All right, find deposits. All right, so we're setting up the first formula, the accumulation formula. So this is the first formula. So if you go look at the formula sheet, it's the first sets of formula. It's actually the second one listed on the formula sheet. It's this one here, right? I need to figure out what I need to deposit monthly in order to reach my goal, which was my nest egg, to make the magic happen. All right, so that's the formula that we need. All right, so my nest egg, which I need to know for the previous problems, I need that. All right, so the deposits equals the goal, which is the nest egg amount, the 777,387.14, times my R, which in this case was the same as before. It's the same interest rate, so it's still 0.8 divided by 12, and that divided by double set of parentheses here, 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12 raised to the 360 minus 1 end parentheses. So again, I put the extra set on the goal. You don't need that set there. You do need the parentheses around the R, and you do need the double set of parentheses in the division needed around the plus and the minus. And so what do the monthly deposits need to be? So every month for 30 years, around to the penny, while we're working. So every month for 30 years, I need to deposit $521.61 into this account to accumulate this nest egg so that I can live off of $6,000 a month for 25 years when I retire. All right, so now to figure out sort of how so that's what we need. All right, that's the setup, that's the goal, the plan. And so then the second part of the problem is just figuring out, well, how much money did I actually invest? How much money did I withdraw? How much money did I get in interest altogether? All right, so the first one is how much money did I contribute? So what's my out-of-pocket money? Well, my out-of-pocket money was this deposit over 360 months. Right? So for 360 months, I deposited $521.61. So for a total of 1,877. It's a lot of sevens in this. $187,779.60. So that's actually how much I deposited. Now, since we worked and we had an interest rate, I accumulated almost 6 times that. All right, but because we earn interest for that long period of time, all right, we don't have to actually invest as much as, again, the reason why you do this is because you get to earn interest on your money. All right, so that's how much I invested. How much did I withdraw? So this is the retirement. So again, the retirement was, we're planning to withdraw $6,000 every month for 25 years. So 300 times. The plan is to take out, if I live for the 25 years after I retire, is to withdraw $6,000 every month. So 300 times we're going to withdraw $6,000. So how much did I withdraw? Well, 300 times we withdraw $6,000, which means I actually withdrew and used $1,800,000, even though this is all that I had in my investment, because again, the rest comes from interest. This is where compounding interest is a big deal. How much interest did I actually make over all the years that I worked and retired? Alright, so interest is the total amount received in retirement which that's this amount, minus the total payments while I worked. All right, the actual money I took out of my pocket and put in the investment, which is this amount. The difference is the interest, right? This is all of the money I put into the account. That's it. It's the amount of money that I took, put into the account. I got this amount by the end of my retirement. Everything between those two amounts is interest, so you'll see it actually ends up being a ton of interest. Take my $1,800,000 minus my $1,877,779.60, and I get a grand total of 1,612,220.10. All right, over $1.5 million in interest earned. Again, it's a long period of time, right? I worked for 30 years. I was retired for 25 years. So 55 years, if you think about it this way, 55 years is a long period of time. This is how much interest we earned in 55 years. So again, it is a lot of money, but it is a lot of money that you accumulated over a long period of time. All right, so 55 years, you earned $1,612,220.10 in interest. All right, so again, this is the way retirements work. I'm going to stop there. I'll pick up the next example in the next video.